Hello everybody, welcome home and welcome back to the Executive. Let's see how the slug turns out. Alright, so get Michelle onto that domestic distribution. And we can unlock the small office now. We probably will too. You want to get a... Generally speaking, I like to get into the small office before I get the 40 million, but you obviously don't have to. How are we doing here? We've got one distributor that's good with general, as a generalist. He also is. They also are the highest rated, but we're going up against the Super Bowl. Wait, I thought we were aiming for a Halloween. We were. That didn't happen. I don't think we want to go up against the Super Bowl, though. And you don't want to release horror over Valentine's Day. Despite this being the only generalist, I don't think this is the route we want to take. Probably go March with the 45. Go with the Worry Brothers. Yep. I don't know if that's the right move, but based on what I know, I think it is. Do we move offices now? Yeah, that's just for the content's sake. We'll unlock the office and we'll move in. Cost 20 million. Yeah, we got a new office. All right. So now we're going to hire. Nope, not yet. We need to unlock the analytics, which is another 100 research points. So we're gonna make some more movies. Theme. We made a war drama. We made a night fantasy. We made a horror. What genre goes best with business? Biography? No. Probably drama is the only one I could think of. Business mystery? No. That's the only genre I can think that goes with business. Let's do high school. Wait, when are we probably releasing this in summer? Nope, we're gonna make an action flick. Or are we? Yes, we'll do a post-apocalyptic action flick. And we're gonna make it rated R because I'm 95% sure that rated R affinitizes excellently with action. All right. Top domestic is going up. We're up to 37. That's not too shabby. Bone Jorman. And lead role, 37 again. Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet there. Hendy Willer. 60-year-old. Yeah, we're getting into the yellow range on the script appreciability. The farther down we go. So as soon as any hired help acquires the international popularity trait, their cost and participation percentages go way up. And as we're not releasing worldwide yet, we have no interest in paying people to do that for us. So I think Zerba Anthony might be better. No, we're gonna go with Willer. Post-apocalyptic action, you say? Let's do a pun hack of one of my favorite video game franchises. We're gonna do it the Bunkerlands. All right. I do wish the Slug had come out during the Halloween season. That would have been optimal. Action movie. 0 writing. Max out those two. Gore effects. Sure. So as soon as we get 100 points, we'll unlock our analysts. And I'll show you what those are all about. Okay. Action. Not a lot of sound design I don't think is required there. But we'll pump up the editing and throw on a little extra special effects. Song licensing. We need a 9 on the soda meter for that to work. I don't think I'm confident enough to make that work, especially not for 800 grand. The slug, how'd we do? Not great. I'm not having great success here so far. Well, it's making money. That's kind of the first goal. And we'll send Ms. Gardner out to find us some distributors. Yeah, it's making money, so you know. We also need to make sure we have, I believe it's 100 research points for around 1978 as the home video phenomenon explodes, and that's how we make a lot of our money, is by having a home video deal. Okay. Action movie, we want a summer release for sure. And if only we could have gotten that for the slug. That's too bad. Action is big in the summer. Although there aren't any. Erg. Oh, and there's 2 action movies being released there. Nope, we're gonna go with Utmost Pictures after all. So we want. There's no rated R action movies though. I'm not sure which carries the bigger amount of weight. The generalist versus. I know for a fact that summer action movies are huge, and I don't know how much. There's no movies being released here by Utmost in September, so I think we have to go with that. I was planning on a summer release, but can't always get what you want. Another B. Still to this day, I've not got an A. Sure, be nice if I can get one on a video. That'd be an accomplishment. All right, we're almost at 100 points. We will hire our analytics department very shortly here. Mr. Steelberg, you don't seem very busy. What are we gonna make next? One of my go-tos is a small-town romance movie. Probably being released in January. Oh, we might even get a Valentine's Day release for that. I think that's a good idea. Small-town romance. I think you can go PG-13 on that one. What about something like Sasha's Journey? No. Small town romance. Well, I lean into the idea of our lead character coming back from somewhere, probably back from college, or what do I call like Sasha's Family? No, that's lame. I'm thinking like, yeah, maybe coming back for like a family emergency or something like that. And all of a sudden now, I thought I wanted to use the name Sasha, but I don't think I do. I don't want to. I'm thinking like family trauma, but I don't want to put trauma in a romance title. That sends the wrong idea. Family comes first. Family versus love. Ooh, how about Unexpected Places? Yeah, I think I like that. You find love in unexpected places. Domestic up to 40. Yeah, we're going with Save It Dwift. And lead role. Let's try and get I'd like to get a female role here. Oh. Blah Eargrid is not liked by the critics. Burton. Sorry, it was our 40 was our top. 31's pretty good. Cthulhu Plark. Wakel Relch. That's not too bad. 35, 63, 62, 31, 76. I'll throw in an extra 20 grand, even though she's a bit older. Yeah, we'll do Cthulhu. All right, we'll roll with that. Hopefully we can release that for Valentine's Day. Romance. Do you need writing for a romance movie? Do you need gore effects for a romance movie? I don't think you need a lot of costume and makeup. At least not specialized costume and makeup. Let's go writing and set design, I guess. I have done these before, but I don't remember what I did for the sliders. Let's roll with that and see how that goes. Come on, Bunkerlands. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. 7.6, 7.9. Popcorn flick that keeps you engaged and entertained. More fun than a tonsillectomy. Well, hey. If that ain't praise, what is? Gave the usher a heart attack. Is that what we're going for? Hope we don't get sent to hospital, Bill. But if we're in Canada, there isn't one. Maybe just a lawsuit. So, small town romance, special effects is a nil. Editing is at max. Let's actually make those. So, you gotta have a good score and a good sappy soundtrack. And actually, you know what? Oh, you know what? I'd never noticed this before. Song licensing went down to a 7 requirement. I wonder what... I wonder what determines that. It must be the genre and the theme, I guess. But we're gonna go for that. Gotta have a good, powerful, popular romantic love song somewhere in there. Yeah. And we're already making money on Bunkerlands. In 1973. Easily 30 years before the first game, or longer than that, 35 years before the first game came out. We're just ahead of our time, really. Are we gonna make a million? Just about. 912K. Okay, B's across the board except for competition. So yeah, like I mentioned either in the first or second episode, I'm hoping that at least the ability to unlock more information from the box office performance would be useful. Like, it gives us a summary as to the score reflects how well you marketed your self-distributed movies. Okay, fine, but like we got a B for premium features. Like I also mentioned before, I believe that this part of the box office performance rating is bugged or incorrect. Anyway, we made almost $1 million. Not too shabby. Both people are still busy. We got 100 points. We are hiring an analyst. Unlocked. Scout us an analyst via word of mouth. Post-production is complete, and anybody good at romances? No. We're not getting a February. So that's definitely where self-marketing and self-distribution really kicks, is because you basically get to choose exactly what month you want to release it on. That's really a shame that we missed Valentine's Day. But how's that most doing here? They're releasing... Only PG-13 competition is a horror sci-fi called It's Breathing. 47% is their take. What about this one? Oh, same thing. That's also April. What about Memorial Day? The Rulers of Flatbush. What about March? And there's a romance being released. The Magnificent Gatsby. Yeah, we're going to go with Utmost and see what happens. Then we're going to hire ourselves an analyst. We're going to double check what our other staff are about. They are planners. This person dislikes planners. This one doesn't mind planners. So we'll go with the Audacious. Even though they're slightly less qualified, but that's okay. Myron Cox, you're hired. And then you are immediately to start training. So the training is only when they're not doing anything else. So this, instead of the fallback being idle and just doing nothing, whenever they're not doing something that I assign them, they're just training automatically. So that's all they're doing. Alrighty, so let's get Mr. Steelberg, you're not busy right now. Why don't you and Mr. Myron, I don't want to say the other one without his name in front of it. So here have I done one of these before? I must have, yeah. So this is what we're doing. We're doing the insights on the movie to get an idea as to how we did, where we did well, where we need to improve, etc., etc. And the more insight skill we have applied to the insight generation, the more information we'll get. And the target is 80. These two combined right now, we are at a 41. So we'll get more than we did for our first movie, but we're not going to get as much information as we would like to, and as much information as we will get later on. Unexpected places, mid across the board. I can round up to 7 and 8. For romance, I don't mind that too much. So yeah, I wish they would say, like, when we do our, pardon me, I just smacked the microphone, apologies. When we do our report on unexpected places, I'd like to be able to tell us, you know, when we included the copyrights, the song, what's the special feature I'm talking about? Sorry. Song licensing. When we do the song licensing for Unexpected Places, was that a good choice? Is what I would like to know. Instead of just saying you got to be on premium features, it's like, well, okay, maybe a little more information would be nice, and it doesn't give you that quite yet. I have to imagine that the developers are aware of that, and something is going to be done about it. We did the blood samples. Sorry. So we had too many special effects for a mystery movie, and not enough sound design for a mystery movie. So we now know that the range is somewhere in here. As soon as we nail it, it'll turn this into a check mark on that report, and all movies we do in that genre or theme in the future, we will know exactly where to put that slider. So it's kind of it's a process of elimination that you basically do as a new filmmaker. Let's also check out the slug. So now, as you do more reports, your guys they get better at their jobs and their insight goes up. All right, our love story's making some money. Make us a cool million. That'd be great. All right. Okay, we now know where horror needs to be for writing. So horror needs to be 10% for writing, period. There's no writing involved. And we did too much editing for a horror movie. Good to know. Yay! Hit 7 figures on the profits. B's literally across the board. Okay, and everyone's now idle / training. Probably a good spot to end the video there. Thank you so much for being here. I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would, making these for the channel. I was really enjoying it in my own time, but I also really was. When I had a clever title and a clever series of movies I came up with, I shared them with my girlfriend, and she really enjoyed them. But I like to share them with other people too, to get their insight and to see how they find my creativity. Anyway. Thank you so much for being here. I always appreciate it. I hope you enjoy this as much as I enjoy playing it. And I look forward to seeing you for episode number 4. And as always, be kind, be strong, and be awesome. And you make sure you take care of yourself, okay?